one of us, you'll never guess which one of us, is super excited about today's adventure to the SanDiego Zoo. Can you tell who it is? It's this one right here.
Okay, since I was 3 years old, I have been obsessed with the SanDiego Zoo and have never been. So there's this incredibly amazing cartoon character named Rainbow Brite, and she got to come to the SanDiego Zoo, and I watched this video at least 500 million times. Definitely enough for my parents to memorize it and drive them absolutely mad. So we're finally coming!
Here we go, on our adventure. Okay, first impressions after walking through the gates. This zoo is huge.
Like really, really big.
As we walked in, we saw this like massive map. Look at this, this is insane. I had no idea it was this big of a park. But,
thank God they do have an app.
And there's this sky tram looking thing there. So we're thinking if we get a bird's eye view of the park, we can kind of like
figure out what to do next.
Yeah, and scope out our next kind of scope out a plan of attack. So that's what we're gonna do. Here we go. So we're just getting off of the Safari. I would see a lot more than we did. Yeah, we mostly just saw treetops, so there's not a lot to see from up there. So
there's a bus tour.
Yeah, so
we're gonna try that instead.
Choose whether you'd like to hop off or stay on board.
Come join us in the aviary. It's an open air space where they've got over 25 different types of birds. And right behind you can find the African spoonbill.
Here's a little known fact about camels for all you speedsters out there. Camels can travel up to 40 miles an hour. That's as fast as a racehorse. Here's a well-known fact about turtles. They're slow.
Hippopotamus for Christmas. Okay, maybe not really, because I don't really have a home and don't really have anywhere to put him. But meet my new friend right behind me, Otis. Did you know that new research actually shows that hippopotamuses are most closely linked to whales? Who knew?
Here's a lesser known fact about hippos. They mark their territory by slinging poop as far as they can with their tails.
Right behind me is the world's largest land animal, the elephant. How do they get that way? Well, they're doing exactly what they do right now. They eat 12 to 18 hours a day. They're pretty awesome. It's a great day to go to the zoo. Maybe. So if you've seen any of our other videos, you'll know that our biggest focus is around local businesses and what locals do. What we found when we were talking to all of the locals is that really the SanDiego Zoo is a huge part of their culture. They have tons of things that they do here on a regular basis.
No matter who we asked, SanDiego Zoo came up at the top of the list every single time. We talked to somebody that had an annual pass here, and they allow you in the park 1 hour before it opens, and some of them would come here for morning runs before the park opened. And I can't imagine a more beautiful place to run than through basically through Africa and through the different areas of the park on your morning run. It's just amazing. And then seeing the animals on your run, it's insane.
Another crazy interesting thing that we neither endorse or personally did is we actually heard from locals that they typically will like pack their own lunch. People come here, they bring their own picnics. They also may or may not bring their own adult beverages. So there are ways to get around making it a really expensive day. If you just simply buy your tickets, you don't necessarily have to buy all of the expensive park food. You can bring your own.
That's true.
We don't know if you check the website if they'll say that, but that's what locals told us. So now that we've spent at least 3 or 4 hours at the park having an obnoxious amount of fun, I will say that the very first thing that you need to do prior to coming to the park is actually do a little research about the map. We got a paper map, we tried the app. Make sure you check out the things that you want to find in the park before you come so that you can make sure you don't miss anything, because it's really, really huge here.
Super stressed. We've been walking around the park for hours at this point, and we've seen some incredible animals. But my all-time favorite animal is the cheetah, and I've yet to see the cheetah. And I mean, literally, we've lapped this place multiple times. It's just an elusive animal at this point. We're hoping to see the cheetah. I'm hoping to see the cheetah. It's my all-time favorite animal, and I just haven't seen it yet, and it's just killing me at this point. Let me introduce you to my spirit animal, the cheetah. This little kitty can run at upwards of 75 miles an hour, but only for a short period of time, very much like myself. He can only hold that speed for an upwards of 200 to 300 meters, which isn't very long, but considering the prey he's stalking, it's enough. I love him so much. I just want to bring him home. I want to cuddle a little kitty. Meow, meow, meow. This straight up looks like a desktop screensaver. I'll take some videos so you can see, but it's crazy.
About to go see if we can see the panda exhibit. There are actually 2 pandas here right now in the SanDiego Zoo. One mom and one little boy who's about 6 years old, but they're actually headed back to China soon. So if you're coming in the near future, make sure you either get here really early in the morning or stay to the very end when it's closed, because the line can be up to 2 hours long. But these guys are pretty cute, so it's kind of worth it.
we saw the pandas, it was time to go home. As you can see, the park was closing, and I think we might have been the only guest left. Did the SanDiego Zoo meet my childhood expectations thanks to Rainbow Brite? Most definitely. I would love to bring my nephews here, or just simply come and have a picnic and enjoy another beautiful day. San Diego has so much to offer, and the zoo is definitely a top pick. Until next time!